Okay, this might be the weird. All right, this might be like the weirdest thing I've. This might be the weirdest thing I've actually ever seen, or the weirdest thing that I've. This is probably like the weirdest extension I've ever found on the Chrome Web Store, and I want you to hear it. It is totally, it's totally cool and out of place at the same time. Okay, all right. So it's called UDJ for YouTube. This is what it does. Watch. Oh no! Dude, there's no way that she made this for YouTube. Oh god. I think they got another one, Reverb. Let's try this. Echo. Ew! What this is, bro? This is the smartest one I've ever had.
The railroad crossing lets people know that a train is on its way and to stay clear.
Oh god. Oh no! This is just about the craziest tool I've ever had on YouTube, to be honest. This thing is just wild. They got other ones too, like Taser. Let's try this one. Crusher. Oh god! Oh my god! This sounds like a retro game. Oh my god! For those of you who are joining, I found a tool for YouTube on the Chrome Web Store, and I want to show you what it does.
The railroad crossing lets people know that a train is on its way and to stay clear.
Now this is some filter you need. Watch this. Holy! Ew! Now look, if we try it on like, watch this. Oh my god, that sounded so goofy. Let's try it on this. That didn't sound loud. There you go. Now if you want to check something else, we can go to picture. Let's try this one. This is a great thing to use. Plus you can turn up the volume, watch. This is the volume before. This is the volume after. You can hear it much more clearer now. Can't you believe that? Oh, bro, that screenshot was so loud. You can't even hear my voice right now. Here, look, let's try it. Here, let's try this tool on like other stuff. Like here, let's look at let's look at SP4449. We use the audio. We use this tool on the whistle and the
This
horn.
holiday season,
I will
you
show
can count
you
on
what
Kroger.
I will show you,
You get
what it
Upper's
really
Extra.
does to it. Oh my god! All right. Oh my god! Ew! 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 That doesn't sound right, bro. Sounds like a dying cow. Oh man. Oh god. I don't know about that, man. Oh man. Oh god. There, let's do something else. Mike Armstrong. Here we are. Alright, here we go. Holy, that doesn't sound right. That's what happens when you get a whole bunch of these tools on the Chrome Web Store. Like, look, that's what it's called. There's gonna be like other attachments for this. I spelled audio wrong. What the heck? All right, look at this. Audio compressor. Oh my god, it's a Mr. Beast video. This this is for like silent is for like balancing out the volume of like that's for like balancing out the volume of like loud volume. What the hell is this? What is on my For You? I don't even watch this crap. But no! Ew! Guys, what is YouTube recommending me? What is YouTube Look, I promise you, I don't even watch these videos. Let me turn on my camera. Let me. Or is it the other way? What is this? Oh hell no, bro! No, bro! Oh hell no! Okay, whose dumb idea was it? Matt Spears. All right. Unspeakable. Unspeakable got into that brain rot too, bro. I cannot believe it. What the fuck is going on here, bro? What is going on? What is happening? What is happening? What is somebody? Okay, Mr. Douchebag, get out. This is the Japanese. That's Japanese. What is it? What is this? What is this, bro? What is this? Hey, what do you mean by that? What does it even mean by that, bro? What is it recommending me? Wait for you, babe. No, dude, what the hell is this? Help me out here, bro. Help me. Help me. There's something going on with my. Help me, bro. Help. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no! You know what? I'm gonna go back up. I'm scared to continue further on what YouTube recommends me. I'm absolute no. There's no that I don't know what it's recommending me. I do not watch these videos. I am just absolutely terrified. I have no idea what's happening with my For You page. I don't know. I don't know. Dude, look what it's trying to get me to watch. Guys, I'm not watching that. I'm not watching it. What is this brain rot? What is this brain rot? This is like AI brain rot that kids watch these days. Okay. Amazing Digital Circus, episode 7. Absolutely peak. It's absolutely peak. That is, yeah. Episode 7's absolutely peak. I'm just saying right now. I have to see what this is. Special week. Lucky moment. On for 2. No! Nice try, buddy. Oh god, I'm scared to see what's okay. So here is
282 will.
I'm pretty sure that half of you have not seen any like
Chicago Calumet Terminal Railway with this wheel configuration, although it was not very popular.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure you guys may have heard of the Mexican railroads. They have a lot of unique locomotives here, and I'm pretty sure, and I'm going to show you,
Later,
and
the
this video is going to show you a lot of this stuff.
Japanese 96.
This one right here is not a Mexican locomotive. This one, okay, look, you won't believe me, but this right here is actually a Japanese Baldwin.
700 class locomotives made by Bwin would begin to gain some notoriety, and the nickname Mikado would begin to be of the same name, Bonium. Although during World War II, they tried to push the nickname Mark Arthur due to the temporary enmity they had with Japan. But truly, Mikado will always be the best known nickname for this wheel configuration worldwide. Even in our Mexico, a small number would come to make their mark and work very hard indeed.
Okay, so look, Mexican has like a whole bunch of Mikado locomotives, but like they have some that are like absolutely like disproportional. Like they look really goofy. Okay, let's see.
Acquire 25 of these. They would be renumbered in Mexican national numbers from 2200 to 2200.
Okay, look, guys.
Mexico,
look at this.
Arico. The 458 would be engine and classified as Ico Arico. The 458 would be engine 401 and reclassified as the K04 class.
What? Wait, what?
As number 400 and reclassified as the K03.
Oh no! No way! No way! So you're telling me this? This is a K27 locomotive built for the NDM.
Oil.
Oh no! There's no way that they converted a Denver and Rio. This is literally a Denver and Rio Grande K20. Can you not see this? This is literally from the Rio Grande. Dude, are you serious right now? This is actually a K27 from the DNRGW. And now it's in Mexico.
It would present problems due to their great weight.
Oh no! Guys, there is completely. Look at the headlight. That's too big of a headlight. Plus, I got no idea what is happening down here. The bell is too far back. I know some look. Look how short the stack is. The stack is. Oh my god, that is the shortest stack on a K27 in Mexico that I've ever seen. This is probably the only this right here is probably the only D and RGW K27 that actually made it to Mexico. I can't find any other photos except number 400.
For being narrow gauge locomotives. In 90 to be the.
Dude, is that actually one? No, that's not
400 and 401 would be
no. Look at 459. Look at 459 right there, right? And then you go back. You go back to the. Oh my god. Look, hold on. What was that? What was the Look, DNRGW 463. 463 is a K27. It's a K27. Okay, so look at. God damn it! God dang it! Where's a better image of? Okay, look at 463 compared to this. No shit. Look at 463. 463 compared to this. There is no freaking way. The only difference is that the smokestack is shorter. They added a big old headlight in the front. I have no idea why. And they just made the number board in the front smaller. Overall, they kept the rest the same, but I see like the major goofy differences in these locomotives. Also, why is the whistle so high?
Wait for being narrow gauge locomotives, mainly in the capital's yards such as Alco. After seeing in 1949 that the
Oh no! Oh, what is this? Oh God! What is this? Oh my God, bro! Oh my God! Yeah. Look, Nick, this was converted from a narrow gauge to a standard gauge, and look how it's like he's shrugging or something. Like it's like your shoulders are like up here at your ears. He's like, all the other locomotives are like this, but this guy right here is going like this. This guy's like, I can't even do that.
theory that would make the most sense. Cheese by Mexican.
You know, I actually found out something. You guys know what the you guys know what the Nickel Plate Road 587 is, right? Obviously. 585, yeah. Excuse me. Some of you guys know what the Nickel Plate Road 587 is. It's basically just, well, it's a Nickel Plate Road Mikado. Later that I found out, watch this. Later that I know, 587's, 587's sister locomotive, 588, it got sent to the National Railways in Mexico. 588 was sent to Mexico. 587 stayed. Knowing that, oh my God. Yeah. I did not know this until now, but I don't know if you already know this. Nickel Plate Road 588 got sent to Mexico. 587 stayed in the United States. So therefore, 588 was scrapped on the Mexican soil and it's gone. 588 will never be seen again. It didn't even make it to preservation. If 588 was still in the United States, it would have been preserved along with 587. But since Nickel Plate Road 588 got sent to Mexico, it got scrapped in Mexico, and 587 is the only one floating around, except for another one. I don't know. 588 is gone. 588 would have made it into preservation, but it's gone now. That's kind of a sad thing because that's a sibling locomotive to the 587. And here is what it looked like after the changes it went through in Mexico. That's 588. Just looking at these images of like former railroad locomotives just makes me kind of sad they get sent to Mexico, because some of them were sibling locomotives of others, but half of them stayed in the United States, half of them went to Mexico. That's kind of sad.
nationals. Perhaps within these 25 machines that we know as K3, technically, there are some that due to differences, years of construction or origin issues could be.
This is definitely like ex-Florida East Coast. The NDM actually did have some former Florida East Coast locomotives on their roster. Oh God, bro. That's it. Oh no. NDM. National Railways in Mexico. National Railways in Mexico. NDM. You can't do this. You cannot keep doing. You can't just keep doing this. Are you serious right now? This doesn't even look right. It's so disproportional. It looks so like low shouldered. Like it looks so like low shouldered like that. Also, is that a Reading 6 chime? Dude, that is like definitely a Reading 6 chime. That literally looks like a Reading 6 chime. Huh? What are you? What is no, dude? What's going on? What's going on with? What is going on with the locomotives in Mexico? This was like XD and RGW. Now in Mexico, with the goofy center headlights, it's disproportional. It's too short, and it was converted to standard gauge. Oh man. Oh man. Okay. Okay. So I don't know if you heard in Heiss's video, but he was looking at like Mexican locomotives, and so one of the railroads in Mexico, they ordered a Pacific, but they wanted a 10-wheeler. So they ripped off the trailer. So once they first bought it, they ripped off the trailing wheel at the back and they turned it into a 10-wheeler. Knowing that they did that, that is like how bad they wanted a 10-wheeler locomotive. So they ordered a Pacific, and they ripped off the back trailing wheels and they turned it into a Pacific because they can't even order a 10-wheeler. They just ordered a Pacific. They just ripped off the trailing trucks in the back. Oh, rails.
K4,
Oh
5,
God,
and 6,
bro.
but I can.
I don't know if you heard. I don't know if you guys have seen this locomotive, but this is Ferrocarril de Sonora number 2. Number 2 is what is it? USATC S100. Yeah. So Mexico. Yeah, look. Here's Granite Rock Company number 10. Mexico, or one of the railroads in Mexico actually has one of these, the USATC S100. It was numbered it was renumbered to 2, or I don't know if it's always been that number, but I think it was one of the last operating Mexican steam locomotives to pull an excursion train. But looking at Granite Rock Co. number 10 reminds me of number 2. I think that let's try to here. I'm gonna try to find an image of Ferrocarril de Sonora number 2. Let's see. Right there. What? Oh, hell no. When I first search up a steam locomotive, this comes up. Oh, hell nah, bro. I'm getting. No. I'm over here to look at steam locomotives here, guys. Oh. Now I gotta search it up on YouTube. God dang it. Okay. So this was Ferrocarril de Sonora number 2, operating Mexico's very last steam operated excursion train. Let me see here. I'm trying to find like the original. All right, here we go. Here is the original films of this. That's the whistle. All right. So this is the locomotive. Ferrocarril de Sonora number 2.
There was no worry about running low on water.
By the way, the whistle that number 2 was using at this time during a Mexican excursion was actually a Southern Pacific 6 chime. And it was also converted into a tender locomotive, other than being a tank engine like Granite Rock number 10. Kids, this is dangerous, okay? Don't do that. No, that's dangerous. That's dangerous. Yeah, that's a little dangerous, guys. Man, they just won't stop blowing that, will they? Yeah, that's right, Nick. That's right. Okay, so headphone users warning because this Southern Pacific 6 chime on this locomotive at this time in Mexico was really loud. Just because they blew it so much. Yeah, they blew it a lot. I mean, they would not stop blowing that thing. This is actually the first SP6 chime I've actually heard that made it to Mexico. That
is Ender's backup light failed. A flare was substituted.
Oh, yeah, look at that. That's the locomotive. This locomotive is absolutely beautiful. But the matter of fact that, why don't we go ahead and look? The matter of fact, number 2 is actually preserved today, and it's now being pushed around by a diesel, and the whistle is running off of air. Ugh. Ew. I don't know. I have a problem with that, but at the same time I don't, because then, well, it's still blowing the whistle. Preserving it. So these Mexican railways did like have a lot of old power from the BC Rail, the CNW, the Southern Pacific, Kansas City Southern, let me see what else, and the Union Pacific. They've had a lot of former power in the cars. They had a lot of they have had a lot of ex-Southern Pacific cars that they did back in the day. How was the snake able to do that? How was the snake able to do that? What the heck? Sorry, I was texting somebody. I did. Let's change this up a little bit because it's getting a little boring. So I did get interested into like some of the Japanese whistles. I did get interested into some of the Japanese whistles, like the SL59, which are literally copies of the DNRGW. These are two being blown on air. I found this video like a year ago, and I wanted to come back to it. This one. He said this one's a homemade 5 chime. This one's a real Japanese 5 chime. That's a real Japanese 5 chime. He does blow it on air. Okay, that was the homemade one. He's gonna blow the real one. Jesus of the squeak. I don't know. I feel like that. I feel like that the homemade whistle just sounds like a narrow font K5H. Yeah, it sounds like a K5H. I don't know why. Well, it is a 5 chime, so K5Hs do have 5 notes. So he does it again in the rain because he said the rain makes it look a little more realistic, like it's real steam. Yeah, this does happen with any whistle that you own. If you like, if it's raining and you have like water and moisture in the whistle, there is some moisture that does come out of the whistle when you blow it, acting like real steam, like for the homemade whistle. Yeah, see, this one was full of water when it was raining, therefore making it realistic like steam. Well, I'm not getting much action on this radio, but it should be fine. He does it again with both whistles this time. This scene looks like the same crossings from Strasbourg. Japanese locomotives are very, very interesting because, you know, there was one Japanese locomotive that I actually found. It actually has a bell. Yes, I'm talking about like USA, United States style bell on it. I forgot what it was. I think it was JNR 8630. JNR 8630 has a bell on it. It's pretty unusual, but you'll see what I mean. Let's find a video here. Yeah, this thing. Yeah, this is the only Japanese locomotive I see with the bell on it. I wonder if it rings the bell somewhere. Hey, look! There's a bell! It's literally the only Japanese locomotive to have a United States style bell. The bell actually kind of different. I'm with you there. There was a Japanese 210-4. There was a Japanese 210-4. Hold on. It was like JNR 210-4. I don't know if this really, I don't know if there's a photo that actually exists of it, but we're just gonna find out. The E10, dude, this looks like a buffed up tank, dude. This is literally just like a buffed up tank engine with the boiler of like a C62 locomotive. You just get a body of a C62 locomotive. You slap it on the chassis. You just add side tanks, and then there you go. There you go. You just got a really buff tank engine. Japanese Thomas went to the gym. Oh, Japanese Thomas went to the gym. That is so real. Oh my god. That just cracks me up, bro. Oh! The Galaxy Express 999. You call it 999? Do you guys call it? Do you guys call it by 999, 999, or 39? I personally, when I first saw the Galaxy Express, I don't know. I'm just with 999. That's it. 999 and 39. I don't know about that, but I just call it 999. What's that? Wait, wasn't the Galaxy? Well, no, because the Galaxy Express was like a different number. It wasn't C62 number 2. Yeah, the Galaxy Express was a totally different number. Yeah, it was a different number. It wasn't number 2. It wasn't C62 number 2. Look. Yeah, it was a totally different number. C62 number 50. Yeah, it was number 50. It wasn't C62 number 2, but it probably was number 2 It probably was number 2 at some point, but then they changed it to C62 number 50. What in the world? So they've changed. Look, hold on. Let's see this. Huh. I guess the Galaxy. I guess Miss Maytel really did buy like. I guess Miss Maytel like really bought like I don't know, like 4 generations of C62s to replace like each one. Like for example, Miss Maytel, at the very beginning, Miss Maytel, she bought C62 number 50. And then she moved on to like, what is this one? Well, no. Actually, no. She's probably have like, okay, so what I'm thinking is like, Miss Maytel, she acquired C62 number 50. But then she bought C62 number 40, C62 48 to replace number 50. Oh, wait. I'm kind of getting somewhere here. Like, the other C62 was just totally worn out. Then she bought number 48. C62 number 48. don't even know. Like, I don't even know what I'm talking about. But I don't know. Oh wait, that reminds me. They actually did derail the tender of C62 number 2. I don't know how they did it, but when they were backing up to the water tower, they completely just ran. they completely just ran the back bogies of the tender off the track, and then like the tender was like hitting the roof of this little building over here. Yeah, they like really derailed it. Like, look, if you go to like Google Translate that and search it up on YouTube, it's actually real. Okay, hold on, look, see. Look, watch this. There is probably going to be a video of number 2 derailing somewhere. There, it's going to happen. Michael Jackson move? Whoa! This is the Michael Jackson move, guys. Oh! Dude, I swear there is a video of C62 number 2 derailing. I saw it. There was a video of it. This guy derailed. Dude, there was legit a video. What? Well, it was a tender last time, but this time it was like the trailing wheels of it. Well, like, I was like, how do you do that? How are you guys derailing this? So, what? C56 number 160, Galaxy Express 999. I'm probably guessing that C62 number 2 was, well, the C62 was probably not operating at this time, so they just had to go with the C56 number 160. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, C62 number 2 had like 2 derailments, one at the tender and one at the trailing wheel at the front. It's hard to believe, but they actually did it. I don't know why. I was like, how do you derail this big old C62? How do you do that? It's a big locomotive. You cannot go wrong with a big locomotive like that. This is literally like the K4, like the PRR K4 of Japan. Like, seriously. Actually, yeah. It's like the K4 of it. This is literally the PRR K4 of Japan. I don't know how they did that.
With Kroger's same-day pickup.
Oh, I get what you did there, Nick. I get what you did there. Oh, I get it now. Oh my god. Oh, that's D51 number 1. I was like looking for something totally different. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Look. Okay. Wait. Okay. Is this the actual C62 number 50? Or is it just another locomotive dressed up to be number 50? Oh my God, I'm not hard, but I know. Okay, this has to be the real C62. Have you guys heard of that anime called Railromansk? Oh my god. Yeah, this is look guys, this is this is Railromansk. It's literally an anime that features like this is a video. Well, this is an anime that features Japanese steam locomotives. Why could they do it? I was like, yeah, but I'm. You serious? We could have done the same thing. We could have done the same anime, but with like American locomotives. That's my thing. Okay, so what I like to do here is I like to like search up like Japanese steam locomotive whistles, and I like to low pitch them. I don't know why. I just get joy out of it. It sounds so cool. Like for C61 number 20, it just sounds like a freaking K4. Okay. Look. I don't know, that sounds like a 3-time to me, my guy. Well, I mean, it was probably depending on like which way its whistle was turned, because all the locomotives, they're supposed to have their whistles turned like that, with the bigger notes on, with the bigger chimes on closer to the sand dome. But I guess C61 number 20's whistle was flipped absolutely the other way, resulting in sounding like a K4 in low pitch. This. Yeah. See, it was flipped. Oh yeah, Nick. These are beauties. Really, these are beauties right here. Oh wait, Nick, hold on. Speaking of Japanese, do you know the original mascot of the Oigawa Oigawa Railway? SL Kun. Do you know SL Kun? You can't go wrong with SL Kun. I don't know. I don't know if they still do that today. SL Kun, well, the Japanese are reviewing railroads online? Huh? Usually I get like kind of excited that the foreign countries are just reviewing the American railroads. Like the Japanese are reviewing railroads online? I just get excited because like I feel like that they love our railroads, and we like, because Japan and the US, they're really good partners with each other. And I could tell because that's where they got their freaking 5 chimes from us, the United States. Oh my god, look. This was the Oigawa's railway. This was the Oigawa Railway's original mascot. Look. Oigawa Railway, SL Kun. Look, that was their mascot, SL Kun. Oh my god, this was, look, it looks creepy, but that was their mascot. I remember they did something for, I used to watch it. What was it called? Anpanman. I remember they did something for Anpanman. Let me see. Like, I think his name was SL Man. Yeah, there you go. See? Oigawa Railway, they did a lot of... Look, see? They dressed it up for an event for Anpanman. And they dressed it up for their own mascot, SL Kun. I think that this locomotive was converted into Thomas and now stays Thomas. I wish they would like do something else, but like whatever. It did have its past from SL Man from Anpanman to SL Kun to Thomas, which it's now operating as Thomas. It will probably always be operating as Thomas. It's the same locomotive they use for Thomas, but it's not going to stay Thomas. Oh god. Dude, I knew it. This is Toby. This is Toby. Look, they got Mavis correct. Toby, what did they do to you, dude? This is, oh my god. Toby, you're so buff, bro. Okay, why can't this happen? Well, it's Thomas. It has to stay Thomas. It can't be any other character except Thomas. Then you got Oigawa Railway James, which I have no idea what the frick. I have no idea what the frick of the locomotive he is. I have no idea what James is. I know he could be like a C57, but like what number? Yeah, I don't know what James is, but James is a pretty interesting one. James. I just love how they have like an image of a Canadian locomotive with like the lettering as what is the history of the Oigawa Railway, but it's just the thumbnail of like a Canadian national locomotive. You know, I did see a VTuber. She was actually talking about the American train companies featuring Norfolk Southern and CSX. A VTuber was looking at that. She was looking at that. I don't know. Look, I don't know if this is gonna work, but we just gotta try. See, look, the Japanese are looking at our railroads. See, like Georgia. That is my location, Georgia. That's Georgia, Manchester, Georgia. Guys, look at this. They're looking at our railroads. They're looking at us. Oh no, I just get tired. What do they think about our railroads? Look, KCSD Mexico. See, they're looking at our railroads. You know, I'm very glad that a foreign country is actually like, you know, taking more of a look at our railroads. I'm glad they like it. I'm really glad they like it. See?
Konnichiwa, Tora Tora Channel です。今日はアメリカの保守作業を行うモーターカーを
I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm kind of like speechless. They're just taking a look at our railroads. I don't know. I have no words for that. That is like really amazing. Manchester, Georgia. Nothing on my radio yet. They haven't talked on the radio yet.
With USA Safe Pilot, I can save when I...
I'm like a big. I'm like, look, guys, I'm like a big steam whistle.
When you've got a classic
train
ride,
horn nerd.
you need tools you
But
trust.
at least I know what.
Whether you
but at
drive
least
it
I know
every
the
day-
horns. Because if you're picking a horn for your car, I got you. Here's some of the like old air horns that they used to use for like Shinkansen. Yeah. Dude, the amount of pain that you would have to use an air pump to blow a horn. I'm guessing that I guess that they were just scared of air compressors. That they were something was about to happen. Okay, so I did find a later video of like of SL ANR C61 number 20. They did fix its whistle. Yay! It doesn't sound like a it doesn't sound like a PRRK4 anymore. I'm sad now. Aww. It doesn't sound like a K4 anymore. Man, I'm kind of sad now. I really loved the unique whistle that number 20 had. Okay, so here's something that I like to do with these Japanese 3 chimes. I think, okay, so I heard that there was like look, I heard that there was a truck in Japan that had like it was all decked out with like Galaxy Express stuff, and it even had like a whistle on it. I think this is a video. This is so decked out with Galaxy Express. Oh my god, dude! This guy is like, he has like a freaking whistle and everything. He has like a whistle on his truck too. And he's like decked out with like Galaxy Express. Yeah, this is Japan, Junior. He's a whole freaking whistle on his truck, bro. No truck in Japan does that, but it's pretty cool. Wow, I don't know. Okay, so here's like some of the static display like locomotives in Japan that actually still operate, but under compressed air, like this one. I don't know. This one just sounds like a horn more than a whistle. That's what makes it so unique. I think there was a locomotive on display. C11 292. I think there's a certain time where 292 blows its whistle. Yeah, there's a certain time where 292 blows its whistle. I think that's the video where it runs right here. You see, this is what I like about like Japan. They know how to preserve stuff. I also made a whistle video out of this. It sounds like a 3-chime because, well, it was blown on air. It didn't sound like all 5 of the notes, but it's what I used for trains. Ooh. Oh, I think I've heard of this. I think it was I think it was unsuccessful though. Streamlined locomotives of Japan, I think they were unsuccessful. It's kind of sad that they actually were. But this is really unique. These locomotives, those locomotives, I thought that they were like really unique. Yeah, I like those. I don't know why none of them. No, I don't think one preserved. Sadly, I don't think they're preserved. Yeah. I have no idea what to talk about now because it's literally late at night. I have a band Christmas party tomorrow. I don't know what to do. It's just late at night. I've got nothing else to do. I don't know. Oh yeah, the smoke box store, it just throws me off as well. I mean, so yeah. It's like upwards. It's like facing upwards. Oh my god. I don't know what to talk about now, bro. It's like so boring. Oh, that's the place. That's the place. Shimbashi Station. I think there was a station in Japan that had a whistle at it. You could blow it. But I think they got rid of it. I think that was Minakami Station. Yeah, Minakami Station. Let's see. Look, see, Minakami Station whistle. Like back in the 2000s, this station had a whistle where you can go up to it and blow it. I would have went to Japan and visited this, but I don't have the money right now. I've never been out of my country. See, look, you blow it right there. Look, it actually does work too. I mean, obviously, I don't know what I'm talking about. Look. You see? Of course he's in a car, because I heard that he was in a car, sleeping. Yeah, my brother's sleeping in the car. I don't know why. You see, this is what I like about Japan. They have, like, old, preserved things that you can actually, like, interact with at a station. Like a whistle, like this. Okay, bro. No, I'm not doing that, bro. Oh, that hurt the bejesus out of me. I guess you went to bed, so. Well, I'm gonna go. Well, that means I'm gonna go to bed. I'll see y'all later.